Hey guys, welcome back and happy Thursday. All right, guys. Well, we're back to talk about the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, but one housewife in particular who we know we have the sentencing tomorrow on January 6th at 10 a.m. Now, this would be Jen Shah. Jen has already arrived in New York City, but there was this woman who came forward and claimed an alleged affair in 2019 after a restraining order. This came out of nowhere, and I'm so curious. Now, this came out through Reality Blurb, and I want to say that they're saying that there is proof that this did not happen. Hold on. Jen Shaw is accused of alleged affair in 2019 restraining order as feds want judge to consider it in her sentencing. Will this lead to a harsher sentence? And her attorney is speaking out. When you say proof, I like proof. I'm curious. So if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys. So according to Reality Blurb and every other major media outlet at this point, the feds reportedly want Jen Shah's judge to consider a 2019 restraining order against the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City star, filed by a woman who alleged that Jen slept with her husband. Jen's sentencing is scheduled for Friday, and fans will know how long she'll have to serve after pleading guilty to fraud. Jen's lawyer, Priya, told TMZ, "We have proof." When you say proof, I mean, an attorney is not going to say we have proof without actually having proof, because what's going to happen is they're going to, on the other side, prosecution will be like, oh, you have proof, bring it to the table. I've heard from Priya, about Priya. I've talked to one of Jen's other attorneys. Priya's no joke. Just saying that. We have proof that this woman is lying about this alleged affair. An email from this woman to Ms. Shah's husband dated 4 days after the restraining order, in which she acknowledges that there was no affair. This scorned woman lied to the prosecutors in an attempt to exact her own revenge against Jen Shah. The attorney added that Jen has taken full responsibility for her mistakes and accepts that she should be punished for them. It is sad that people with an axe to grind would use this moment to detract from justice. So they're saying that pretty much this woman who got this restraining order claimed that Jen was sleeping with her husband, but then she came back and said to Coach Shah 4 days later, after the restraining order, that she actually knows that Jen didn't sleep with her husband. But now she's bringing this up. And this is where it gets murky. Whether it was Teresa Giudice, Erica Jane, we're watching Erica Jane with the Ronald Richards stuff right now, and the earrings, and his wife coming out and like, oh, wow, should I get Girardi taken off of them? My point is when you have a big sentencing like this, where there's so many different people involved and it's highly publicized, sometimes people will come out of the woodwork and they want the extra attention. And I think that's what her attorney Priya is alluding to, that this woman is trying to sort of get revenge in a last-ditch attempt. But we're watching it with Erica Girardi right now. We're watching so many people come out of the woodwork and try to, even people who were a part of the case, who were trying to get revenge on her. I mean, buying her earrings at an auction. Hello. And then Teresa Giudice, I'm saying, like, when it's highly publicized, it makes me question. I mean, I don't know the woman, so I don't want to say that she's a complete liar, but I also haven't talked to Jen or her attorneys about this, but it does make me question, because I'm watching it again with the Girardi stuff. According to the outlet, prosecutors want the judge to consider the woman's account. While Jen's sentencing is being decided, this could potentially lead to more time in prison. The woman who reached out to the feds through a letter claimed that she had a restraining order against Jen in 2019. The prosecutors purportedly wanted the judge to learn of the woman's account, as it is allegedly consistent with Jen's behavior with others. The outlet says prosecutors seemingly hope it will lead to a longer sentence. But will it? Because if Priya Jen's attorney, is coming through with an email saying from this woman who's claiming this, and she's acknowledging that she lied about it. This could just be a major fail on her part. I'm so curious. I mean, I don't have a dog in this fight. I'm just curious, and I'm interested. I want to know. And I know that tomorrow, because the sentencing is at 10 a.m. in New York, I know that it's going to be all over the press. It's going to be everywhere. It's going to be all over the news. Everyone's going to be talking about it. And it's going to be based off of what's coming out through the press. So that's going to be reiterated, which I get that. It's wild. Like, you have no idea what's going to happen. The woman claims that Jen harassed and stalked her, so she filed the restraining order in Nevada 4 years ago. In past court documents, the woman alleged that her husband had an affair with the star, which triggered a blowout as the woman shared screenshots of the messages to Jen's own husband, Coach Shah. She also claimed that Jen drove to a different state in order to approach her, arriving at the woman's door at 2:30 in the morning. She said she called the police and eventually received a temporary restraining order. The story is unclear beyond this point. Now, they're also saying that federal prosecutors are asking that Jen serve over a decade in prison, but Jen's attorneys and her family and everyone who wrote a letter on her behalf are asking that she either gets around 3 years or time at home. I think the difference here, too, is she did change her plea. She pled guilty. You know, we're watching the Grizzlies, and they're still waiting to file an appeal for everything that went on with them. And in their appeal, maybe it'll work, maybe it won't, but they're still maintaining their innocence. And someone who went through this, Joe Giudice, said the reason that their sentences were so harsh was because they never fully accepted responsibility. Now, for Jen, she actually did change her plea, even though it was pretty close to her trial. She still changed it, so she didn't waste anybody's time with going through a trial. So that might give her a lesser sentence. I mean, I didn't go to law school. That is why I need Emily D. Baker. I need Emily D. Baker right now. But guys, I don't want to just give you my opinion on this. I want to hear what your thoughts are. Go ahead and comment below. Let us know what you think. And before you go, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and we'll see you so very soon. Love you guys.